We appreciate you joining in on the show. Thanks, Sudeep, as well as Mitesh for joining in. Wishing you all a good Friday evening and a rocking weekend ahead. Well, let's wind down then the markets today. L&T, that was the star performer on the back of that exclusive, goes home with gains of close to around 2.6% by the time we wound up. Giving it company on the upside was Adani Ports, was up 2.7%. And some of these tech names came back in style. So you had the Nifty IT index itself that did quite well. TCS was powering along. You had Infosys as well was powering along. As Surbhi said, maybe the street is not turning very, very bullish on it, but maybe the bearishness is getting cut down, and maybe that's why we did see some kind of buying on that front. From the frontline names, you had Nestle as well as Britannia, both of them the top losers. Giving it company on the downside was UPL, which has been a rank underperformer in the last 12 months or so. What else, girls?
Okay, well, I'm looking at some of the movers and shakers in the mid-cap market. They're also in the index managed to at least, plow its way back into positive territory. So the movers on the upside include a Zomato, and this is the last couple of minutes. Big move on Zomato, 3% higher. Indus Towers up about 2.5 as well. Not sure if it has anything to do with the ATC deal. That's just getting people excited. But that's one stock that was up about 3%. Yes Bank was one of the few banking names that managed a positive close, about 3% on the upside on Yes Bank as well. If you go beyond, then look at some of the smaller names like Sula. Excellent session for this stock with some talk about a new wine policy in Maharashtra. Maybe the old wine policy coming back in a new form. Essentially more incentives for wine manufacturing in the state. 12% up on that stock. Olectra Green Tech, another splendid day for this one, 8% up. So I guess the short point is that individual stock picking is going on. On the index, I think it's still a little bit of a wobbly picture out there.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Well, ending definitely on a high note, at least for the mid-caps as well as the Nifty. No pun intended there, Surbhi. But nonetheless...
It is Friday. We're okay with the pun.
Friday, wine, Sula, heading in the right direction.
Let's end on that note. But nonetheless, for the Nifty itself, it's just about a flat close on a week-to-date basis. We have the mid-caps which have done better, so up around 2.5% for the mid-cap index on a week-to-date basis. And the BSE small cap index has given it company with almost a 3% gain as well. So that's the picture. The Bank Nifty for today has underperformed, so down around 0.2% currently for the Bank Nifty in terms of close. That's all the time that we have on Closing Bell this afternoon.